Let me know what you guys feel. Like I feel that I would rather have new maps be showcased. And if a map had a drastic flaw like Polar Highlands currently, I'm actually okay with it being pulled from the public queue. Hey, what's going on, guys? Phil here, and we are taking a look at the first released images of the Polar Highlands map Reborn. And that's right, this actually comes out June patch this year of 2021. And well, it's a very stark contrast to the map that we have currently and prior to patch. And all I can say is, wow. I mean, obviously I knew this was coming because I talked to Francois during the podcast, and I'm a part of the Cauldron's Discord where I see the discussions and interactions and images shared and so forth. And so I'm excited for this. I mean, one of the biggest issues with Polar Highlands that me and Francois talked about on the podcast was basically it was no man's land on outside of the central location. That's also why you got that rotation. And he seems to have broken up so much here. You can see how deep some of these ravines are, where I think you're gonna be able to hide an entire like annihilator and the different locations. Obviously, he mentioned there was two sort of sniper posts. We see one right here, and I think the other one's right here as well. It's going to be so unique seeing how this is played. And then with all of the cover and concealment, is this going to be like Canyon Network, where matches tend to just sort of play out in different locations and you have different strategies and different maneuvers you have? Overall, I'm super excited to test this because I don't know how it's going to play, but if anything, this sort of solves the map's problems again of having dead space in the center and where no one really ever really wants to engage, because if you do that, well, you have no cover and concealment. So obviously this comes out Tuesday. We're going to be playing this as it hits the patch on patch day. I really hope PGI ramps it up as far as the selection choice. In the past, they've done that, so you actually see the new maps a little bit more often. But let me know how you guys feel. This is a pretty drastic change. Obviously, the last one with Canyon Network I would say it's a pretty big change to Canyon Network. But like this is a new map almost, and I know I've had some people in my Twitch chat, which by the way I stream Monday through Friday 12 to 6 p.m. Eastern. Come join, it's a fantastic time. Twitch.tv/NGNGTV. I have a link down below. Let me know what you guys feel. Like I feel that I would rather have new maps be showcased, and if a map had a drastic flaw like Polar Highlands currently, I'm actually okay with it being pulled from the public queue and maybe just being reserved to the private matches, so leagues and comp teams can practice and utilize it if they want. How do you guys feel about it? Should they leave old maps in, or are you okay with them putting them to the wayside? Obviously, there's some ideas out there, maybe like once a month or once every quarter, they rotate an old map back in or something like that. But I feel like I'm okay with them removing it, having it in the private matches, but keeping it to newer and refreshed maps that don't necessarily have the design flaws that the previous versions did. But let me know what you guys think. And again, that's just my opinion. And I'd love to hear from you. So again, leave that in the description down below. But this is a pretty drastic change to what we had, and I'm looking forward to seeing how gameplay is. And I just wanted to report that we have the first images of the new Polar Highlands Reborn. And that's going to be it for me, guys. I will see you guys on the next video. Until next time.